I'm guessing you think you know the anatomical map of female pleasure. You've heard plenty about the clitoris, and you've probably spent hours trying to find, or perhaps you've even explored the G spot region. You feel like you've mastered the basics. But what if I told you there is one final frontier inside her body? One organ that, when stimulated correctly, unlocks an orgasm so intense it makes everything else feel like a footnote. Today, we are going to talk about a hidden pleasure point that can open the doors to an entirely different universe of pleasure. So, what exactly is this final frontier we're talking about? Imagine an orgasm that is not only powerful, but perhaps 10 times more effective than anything you've ever experienced. We're not talking about a routine sensation felt in just one specific region. We're talking about a wave that vibrates the entire body and melds her into a sea of pure ecstasy. Most men have never heard of it, and that is precisely why most women have never experienced it. Stick with me until the end because I'm going to show you exactly how to find this hidden organ and ensure you give her an experience she didn't even know she was missing. So the real question is, how do we reach this point? Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Clara Sterling and this is Clarity with Clara. I am a conscious intimacy and relationship coach. My job is to take you from a good lover to a legendary one by giving you the knowledge that most people are too shy to share. The answer lies in a region often referred to as the C spot. Today we are talking about the C spot, the cervix, the entrance to the womb. If you think sex is just about clitoral rubbing or shallow penetration, you are missing out on an entire universe of female pleasure. This is the master key to full-body vibrational orgasms. Today, we will break down exactly what this means and, most importantly, how to find it, step by step. Anatomy of the C-spot, the sacred gate. First, let's begin with basic anatomy. What exactly is the C-spot? It is the cervix. The cervix is a muscular ring that acts as the entrance gate between the vagina and the uterus. You have to know what the cervix is and where it's located to truly understand its potential. Some have even given it an epic name, like the sacred gate. The C-spot is in fact the cervix. It's situated at the very deepest point of the vaginal canal, right at the back. Here's a good analogy to visualize it. When you reach it, its texture is completely different from the softer walls around it. It feels like a small, firm cherry or a tiny donut. This is a simple yet effective way to ensure you're in the right spot. So how does this small point wield such incredible power? The reason lies entirely in its biology. The cervix is packed with deep nerve fibers that connect directly to the autonomic nervous system. The autonomic nervous system is the part that controls automatic body functions like heart rate, breathing, and orgasms. Therefore, when stimulated correctly, it doesn't just create a local sensation. Instead, it sends a signal that resonates throughout the entire body, creating that massive, full-body experience we mentioned. The emotional prerequisite, kindness and patience. But before we dive into the how-to, we need to discuss perhaps the most important piece of this puzzle. This isn't just a matter of physical technique. The emotional dimension is the real key that unlocks everything. The main sentence that sums it all up is, your real lubricants are your kindness and your patience. I'm serious. Forget everything else for a moment. Without kindness and patience, this journey ends before it begins. This type of pleasure is so deeply connected to a woman's emotional state that if she doesn't feel 100% safe, her body will not permit it. Her body will defensively contract those deep pelvic muscles and shield the cervix. No matter how hard you press, she will feel nothing but discomfort. Think of it this way. There's a switch in her nervous system. If she's in a fight or flight state, meaning she feels rushed, tense, or unsafe, her body will instinctively contract and protect the cervix. Any touch there will be perceived as discomfort or even pain. The body will literally put up a closed sign. However, if you can create an atmosphere that allows her to switch into rest and digest mode, her entire body will relax, open up, and she will be able to fully surrender to the flow of pleasure. Everything relies on these three core elements: a feeling of complete trust and safety, infinite patience without rushing, and being fully present in the moment. Now that we've established this crucial emotional foundation, we can move on to the practical applications. I'm about to give you 3 practical methods to reach this deepest point of pleasure. But if you want more advanced secrets like this, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss my other new videos and sex secrets. I am here to challenge everything you thought you knew about sex. Technique 1. The rocking horse. The first technique involves a clever twist on a common position, the rocking horse. This position is all about creating the perfect angle for deep, consistent pressure on the cervix. The setup is have her sit on top of you, facing you, but she must sit deeply. This position allows for the deepest penetration angle because her body is aligned vertically. The action is forget the fast up and down pumping motions that causes too much friction and irritation. Instead, ask her to gently rock her hips back and forth like a rocking horse. This creates a slow, consistent pressure and release on the cervix. The secret weapon? As she rocks, flex your lower abdominal muscles. A gentle, sustained flex of your abs will slightly adjust the angle of your penis, allowing the tip to press consistently against the cervix with each small movement. This prevents irritation and provides the specific type of deep, sustained pressure needed for a C-spot orgasm. Technique 2. The fingering shortcut. The second technique uses your fingers, which allows for much more targeted control because it enables you to be extremely precise with the stimulation. For this, position is everything. Your partner needs to lie on her back and pull her knees tightly to her chest. This simple trick shortens the vaginal canal, making the cervix much easier to reach. Next, use your longest finger to locate that firm, cherry-like spot. Crucial warning, do not rub it like the G-spot. Instead, use a deep, gentle tapping motion. Alternatively, press and hold the pressure for about 5 to 10 seconds, then release and repeat. This focused pressure is what releases the deeper muscle tension and unlocks the C-spot. Technique 3. The consistent toolkit. Finally, let's talk tools. There is absolutely zero shame in using specialized toys. The fundamental reason for using a specialized toy lies in consistency. Why use a tool? The reason is quite simple. Fingers fatigue. This kind of exploration can take 15 to 20 minutes. A good, deep-reaching wand can maintain perfect, constant pressure for the duration you need. When selecting a tool, look for something narrow and long. The material, glass, crystal, medical-grade silicone, matters less than its shape. It needs to reach the deepest point and offer sustained contact without roughness. Using a toy ensures you are giving her the consistency and deep stimulation required while you focus entirely on her emotional cues and her breath. We've covered a lot today. Now, let's summarize what we've learned to clarify the key takeaways that will allow you to confidently navigate this new pleasure map. If only 3 things stick in your mind from this explanation, let them be these. 1. Priority always is safety. Ensure complete emotional surrender, no rushing. Emotional surrender is the foundation of everything. 2. The rock. Use the woman on top position with deep, slow rocking and abdominal flex. 3. The cap. Use focused, sustained pressure with your finger while your partner is in the knees to chest position. For next time, promise me to take just 10 minutes to breathe deeply and slowly together before intimacy. This is an incredibly powerful way to calm both nervous systems and consciously create that safe, present space that the C-spot demands. Learning these deep secrets is what elevates you from an average lover to an artist. It is about understanding her body not just as flesh, but as a map to ecstasy. Ultimately, learning the C spot is about moving beyond the obvious. It's about understanding that the body is not just a body, but a deep, complex, and incredible map. If you are ready to explore this kind of depth, you need to first understand the art of foreplay and trust. Watch this video next, where I show you the 5 foreplay moves that build the safety needed for this level of surrender. Oh, and don't forget, if you're not subscribed to my channel yet, hit that subscribe button and say hello in the comments by liking the video. I'm Clara Sterling, master the map, and I'll see you in the next video.